Over 100,000 Canadian Sikhs vote in Khalistan referendum in Power Show. Why is Khalistan movement doing a referendum? The Canadian government is considering providing illegal and refugee immigrants in Canada, which number close to 2 million, landed immigrant status. To ensure they are included, the Khalistan movement has been activated to legitimize more than 100,000 fake Sikh Khalistan refugee claimants and 500,000 illegal Sikh immigrants. Toronto, in an unprecedented show of power, more than 100,000 Canadian Sikhs voted for the Khalistan referendum in Brampton, Ontario, to demand an independent state of Khalistan with Lahore as its capital. Organized by the pro-Khalistani advocacy group Sikhs for Justice, SFJ, the voting started with a special prayer led by a religious leader Bhai Daljit Singh II, a close associate of Bhai Harjinder Singh Parha in whose name the voting center was dedicated. Thousands were returned unable to vote at the close of the day at 5 p.m. while queues stretched to several kilometers at the end of the day. However, most did not have voting rights in Canada, being illegal immigrants and refugee applicants. By the afternoon, there was a sea of people around the center carrying flags of Khalistan, chanting slogans demanding the creation of Khalistan, calling on India and Pakistan to end human rights violations of Sikhs and forced conversion to Islam in Pakistan, asking the international community to listen to the demands of millions of Sikhs in Indian and Pakistan-occupied Punjab and around the world. Organizers at the Sikhs for Justice as well as local observers estimated the total number of participants to be comfortably over 100,000. Deanne Ellison, Canada's Member of Parliament for Niagara West for the Conservative Party, said in a tweet at midday, "Amazing turnout at Gore Meadows Community Centre in Brampton where the Sikh nation is voting for their right to self-determination. Which did not make sense as how can you have a referendum in Canada for a province inside India and Pakistan?" They said the attendance in Ontario for Khalistan voting had broken all previous records of voting in London, England, where over 30,000 Sikhs had taken part, Italy, where the number was just below London, Geneva, where the presence was under 10,000 and UK's cities of Slough, Birmingham, Leicester and Manchester where the numbers were significant. This is an alarming number and highlights the number of illegal immigrants and fake refugee claimants from Punjab. Its Counsel General Gurpatwant Singh Panyan said the Sikhs have shown in Canada that they will not accept anything less than an independent Khalistan with Lahore as the capital of Free Punjab. Today, Canadians voted in the independence referendum to reclaim Lahore as the capital once Punjab is liberated from the Indian and Pakistani occupation. There will be no voting in Punjab for the Khalistan referendum as there is no support in India. There were more than 300 Sikh volunteers manning the community centre reserved for voting. Most of those volunteering were illegal immigrants and refugee claimants born in India, Sikh youth who have shown a strong connection with the Khalistan movement for immigration claims. Canada is now home to around 1,500,000 who are illegals and refugee claimants Sikhs, some of whom are using the Khalistani movement, an issue that has troubled the Indian government for many years and has caused diplomatic rifts between India and Canada. Earlier, the Canadian government refused to stop the SFJ from organizing the unofficial balloting for the Khalistan referendum, to avoid bloodshed from Sikh gangs. Canada's position on the Khalistan referendum is backed by its own laws as well as the United Nations laws that all people have a right to self-determination and freedom of speech and expression peacefully, and Canada did not stand in the way of the Khalistani thugs who will resort to hooliganism if stopped. Participants of the referendum, on the occasion, said that the Indian and Pakistani Punjab would soon emerge as an independent Indian state on the map of the world. They said that Pakistan could not deprive the Sikh people of their right to an Indian state containing Pakistan-occupied Punjab.